Welcome to the adventures of the glorious and ever so sexy Bonson Pom III, the Grim of Bundon. A man currently trying to raise his glorious sons, plural, Tissue and Joris, into good, upstanding members of this community, so that one of them will be named his heir as true successors to Joris. I don't know what it is about them, they just remind me of the first character we played in this campaign, so I'd kind of like them to take over, just because of reasons that I haven't really come up with yet. What are the other kids like? Oh man, he's better. Holy shit, he's so good. Well, he's not so good, but he is better. He's the best of a bad bunch. But either Tissue or Glorious Joris will be named successor to the glorious Bonson dynasty. With this guy, we've got 3,500 prestige, right? So I'm thinking we only need another, what, 1,500 or so? We can forge a bloodline. That's not too difficult, especially if we keep pushing on these claims, keep going for wars the way we have been already. Really expand. Now, you might have noticed, we've got a big old, massive old, big old revolt going on right here. So I feel like by not attacking these guys in the middle of this, we're missing out on a massive opportunity. Their current ruler, their king, their leader of this revolt is dense, -4 to everything. He's possessed, he's craven. Even if this guy becomes the leader of his realm, he's not going to be well liked. He's going to be deposed probably as quickly as he takes the realm here. What caster spell have we got? We can take a duchy, which isn't in fact going to be connected to our border. So if we take that, the exclave rule will make us lose that immediately. Have we got any claimants? Have we got any claimants for like the kingdoms kicking around? Let's take a look here. So claimants to Kasala, there are 2. Interesting. She is unlanded, but she is married to... Okay, that's a real shame. Alright, never mind then. What about, like, what's this kingdom up here? The Kingdom of Nepal we could also go for as well. So that's this guy here. Oh, that would also tie up our borders quite nice. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Invite this guy over. Land him. We've got plenty of land to actually give away right here. Push his claim. That tidies up those borders quite nicely. Then, of course, we've got to work on this one as well. The Raj of Gorda. Obviously, we declare war on you. I kind of want to force vassalize him, but we're a truce breaker for another 7 years. His heir is also part of... Oh, that is the Pala Kingdom. Okay, that's interesting. We could kill him off. We could kill him off and have this guy inherit the whole thing and then push the claim on that guy we've just invited to take this whole area. Oh, is that his primary title? It is, isn't it? Yeah, that's the only... Oh, that's the only one he's got. Right, cool, okay. That would work. Let's grant this guy a landed title. Start off with here. What have we got that is in particular good? What's our worst top-level province here? So that's Kortivasa. Is it on my list? What's that one called? Ramavati. That one's pretty rich, to be fair. Oh, it's actually the worst one, though. When you compare the others, we've got like 33, 30, 44. I'm basing it solely on tax. Not that we really need tax here. Sure. Wait, is that not... Whoa, that'd be better than our capital, though, right? That's got 5... I mean, really, we'd like that one, but that's got 5 holdings to it. 3 of which are temples, 1 of which is a castle. Oh, shit. I mean, that I kind of want to keep now, because that's got a lot of holding slots in it. This one down here, what about Bika Rampur? Let's grant that to that guy. There you go. You can have that one, my friend. Then we push his claim, gain the whole kingdom. Oh, he's a priest, though. I hope I'm just disqualified him or something like that. So we want to use that against this guy, right? Oh, we're truce break against both of them. Shit. Well, this guy's only got another 5 years on the truce break. This guy was 7, right? Man, we're actually running out of options here just because we've already been to war with so many people before. What about going to the actual empire, the legitimate empire, the crowned emperor of Pratihara there? What have you got? Nothing. Truce break against him as well. Well, fuck. We're sort of running out of options here. We've attacked everybody. We're winning too many wars. What about these guys? So we can push a Dutch claim on that one. Obviously isn't going to help too much. What about claimants on the next kingdom level title nearby? Doesn't exist. Okay, that's a bit of a pain in the ass. That one also doesn't exist. Okay, this could be a real problem, huh? This could work, but it would be a long-term play. We'd have to... how would we incorporate into our kingdom? So we'd have to marry her off to a vassal. So there are two women that are claimants to this realm. Marry her off to a vassal, then push her claim. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Wait, we have full gender equality now, don't we? So we can just land her? Am I right in thinking that that's... Maybe monastic feudal, there might be some other... We can? Oh, we can only give her temples. Right, okay, that's a problem. Yeah, shit. It's probably because the actual titles themselves are absolute agnatic or some shit. Okay, right, that's a real pain in the ass. So we could, there's a couple of ways we could do this. Marry her off to a vassal or something, wait for them to have a kid, push her, claim on it, and then the kid will inherit, and then it'll be incorporated into our realm. It's a bit of a pain in the ass to do that, though, isn't it? Unless they've got a legal realm inheritance, which could also... You know, that's too complicated. I can't bother to try and work that out when we've got plenty of other places we can go for anyway. Okay, so dare I say we go north? It's probably not worth going north. I still think these guys are definitely our best target right now. So what Casabella do we have against them? It's just like a couple of duchies, right? Yeah, we've got 3 duchies, but because of exclaves, if we push them, we'll lose them immediately. So what about, so the Kingdom of Konsala, or Kosala, doesn't have anyone. What about this one? The Kingdom of Malwa doesn't exist either. Man, this is a pain in the ass. Instead, let's look at the duchies, because to be honest, it's going to be very little land difference if we're pushing a kingdom, and they've only got 2 provinces anyway, right? There's no one of our religion which wants to join a cult, but there are people. Let's go here is not bad. We've got to remember these guys are going to become our vassals as well, so we need to consider whether or not they're good characters. He's okay. Yeah, let's invite him to court and give him a landed tile then. So that gives us a claim on this duchy here, which does say is the Duchy of Ajmer, but it actually isn't, because that belongs to this guy. This is the Duchy of... Fuck knows what is this you've got right now? Is that a titular duchy? No? It's just all a little bit messed up. Yeah, okay, I see what's happened there. Alright, it's not a big deal. We're gonna get that either way. Right, where is he? Is he turning up? There you are, my friend. Right, you get, honestly, I don't really want to give away too much more land. We're running out. We'll give him, oh, Kalmansa is not very good at all, so we'll give him that one next. Here you go. And then we'll try and to make up for the fact that we're losing a lot of land, we'll try and revoke all these temples in this area, maybe even make it our capital. This place is great for technology, but, you know, this allows us to sort of come forward a little bit, be a bit more involved. Bringing our whole army down from the mountains is never ideal. Right, so you get whatever it was called, Kamanta, there we go. And then we can push this guy's claim, if we want to, for that duchy. Which I think is a good play. I think it's an alright play, and honestly, it's one of the only plays we can really do right now. He's got 17,000 men, we're looking at 19,000. It's basically a certified, you know, it's a guarantee, because he's already at war with his liege anyway. So let's go to war with you then, and we should be able to press that now. So it was this one, right? Yeah, absolutely. Boom. Let's do it. Swell up even a little bit more, and we could do the same with this guy as well. We could be going for, like, probably some duchies around here. Yeah, there are plenty of duchies around there to grab. What about down here? No duchies that side, but there are still other places we can go to war for. It's just a case of being super, super involved with this guy, pushing the wars out, make sure our retinues are fully up. In fact, it might be worth hiring mercenaries as a semi-permanent thing. So that way we can go to war, have our troops in position, because we are reinforcing troops, I mean, all the way from over in the Tibetan Plateau, so it's not ideal to be coming down. You know, we've got a lot of these weird borders going on right now. Ideally, we need to swallow up this duchy. I should have gone for that one first. Alright, never mind. Retinue is in position now. I've got to keep this in the back of my mind, so I'm sure as hell going to forget. That's almost into... I built a shitload of mass retinue just for very quick sieges. Like I said, these guys are literally in quite a large war for the entire empire, so they're going to be very distracted. If we can just move in very quickly and swipe it out from under his feet, siege down everything, that's going to give us, you know, the war score that we need to win. So let's make sure we've got our best commanders on here to start off with. Siege commanders are also going to be valuable. So Desho is a siege commander. He's on the center. That's fantastic. Zangsha rather than... Zhangsha. We want to replace one of those guys rather than him. What the fuck am I doing? Right, there we go. Welcome aboard. So we got 2 siege leaders there. We could also ask China for some siege leaders as well. We haven't got the... I've been pissing off China a lot recently, so we want to kind of... might even want to focus on that with the last of this guy's life to get some artifacts, something like that. Is that the rebellion that we're at war with? Just got... Okay, shit. Well, let's do that then. That should be... Yeah, there we go. That's looking a lot better. This is a certified... Our wife gave us a hunting dog. Wife... You've just won me over. I mean, I think they're already, like, super, super great lovers forever. But now she's given us a dog. That means that we are going to live so much longer. It might not seem like much, but that +1 health is going to be super, super valuable when you're already 62. And our heir is, like, what, 3 right now? Super, super young. Yeah, he's not even 3 yet. How's the other kid coming out? The reason I haven't made him yet, even though he's the older one, and we'd probably rather play as him, is because he's haughty. Haughty, generally all the traits are kind of garbage with it, so we do somewhat want to avoid that, especially the limitations it'll add to the campaign as well. Right, here we go. Just kind of expecting them to come in here. We want to prevent them from winning their war also, so we're going to get a little bit meta with things. Are they actually going to go for that? We should be able to reinforce that in time. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's really good. Okay, we managed to bait the AI out there. I simply must have some roses. Thank you. Boom. There we go. 27%, and we haven't done any siege warfare yet. This is fantastic. Right, let's move this guy south. To be honest, we didn't really need to bring in the whole army. It's probably kind of overkill, especially if I'd have just gone through with the sieges like I talked about, but it'll work. It'll work either way. Right, let's just go for some very quick assaults. Maybe get this out of the way. Good dog. 10 prestige. Thank you. Just what we need. Every little towards this bloodline is going to help out massively. Fulfilled the ambition to groom an heir as well. That's nice. Which of our sons came of age then? Oh, it was our daughter. Right, because she can be an heir because we got the full succession going on there. Nice. Oh, wait. Did I get gender equality but forget to flip the law over? We ideally... I mean, it doesn't matter though, does it? Surely? We can still nominate women as our heir? Oh, succession gender law. Oh, so we can probably only nominate them as heir if there are no eligible males, right? So ideally, we'd also like to flip over to Agnatic Cognatic, or Absolute Cognatic. We've got everything we need besides peace, and this war hopefully won't take much longer with this many siege leaders we've got going on. So after this, make a mental note, make Whammon good. Good work. I'll definitely fucking remember that. That'll do it. They were just starting to counter siege as well, so I wanted to get that done as soon as possible. We lost one battle, 42 men versus... Okay, I have no idea what happened there. Boom. Thank you very much. A nice... It's not much of a border expansion, I will admit, but it is something here. Our borders are becoming hideous, but as long as they're connected... Oh, shit. Well, that one's going to disappear, but as long as they're connected, it really does not matter at all. Oh, no. At a festive outing in the wild, I found a message left amidst wildflowers addressed to my courtier, Chandala Devi, the would-be lover. Nyangpo Maharshi is waiting for her by the stream near the camp. I must protect Chandala Devi from such dangerous liaisons. Good work. Thank God that we haven't got literally everything else to fucking worry about, you strange old man. Protecting these young girls from their lovers. You're so weird. Oh, no. Oh, God. It's Jonu and Palchem, my hunter buddies. We're going out to try and find that fucking bear again. You've saddled your horse. You know what? Jeonju, we're good friends. Jonu, we're good friends. Let's find your wife, huh? Let's find your wife. I don't want you to... Let's go arrange marriage. Let's go matrilineal. And you know what? The lovely. How about the lovely Bonson Dringma? A noble bride for a noble man. Except you got to marry a matrilineal, and that's the rule. You've gathered your horses. Let's see what we can find. Let's see if we can hunt ourselves a great white bear. Oh, another fucking... My God. Another man wants to join our court. Well, that's... We know who it... A man named Tridu. Okay. Hello, my friend, Tridu the Hunter. We're getting a lot of these guys, huh? Zamir, is this event a little bit strange? We got Palchan, Jonu, and Tridu. Oh, wow. We can actually make the Bengal Empire. That's cool. I do love Bundan, but this is a titular... not a non-titular empire. This is a legitimate empire. Let's do it. There we go. And maybe it'll be a nicer color. Oh, that's a nice color. Like a proper full-blown dark mint green. That's some good shit right there. Dark mint green doesn't really work, does it? Okay. That's going to be renamed, though. No longer will you be Bengal Empire. We're going back to Bundan. We're going back to Bundan because that's what we've had. Wait. Sometimes I astound even myself. The Bengal Empire. I'm not going to say my usual Ozymandias quote, but I think it really does fucking work in this scenario, huh? Holy shit, that's so good. Alright, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. We do need to go on a pilgrimage for our society, so I think just... We'll go back to our character for a while. We've done a lot of warfare. He's 65. The man needs his rest, okay? It's a lot of war. It's probably tiring him out a little bit, okay? He's got 2 kids to raise, and he's got a wife that is fucking not pregnant for the first time in her whole life. Let's just have a little bit of let's have a bit of downtime. Forge our own sword. Do we not already have a sword? We already have a sword. I think this event is slightly bugged. If we try and do that, it'll take the money and it'll go through the whole event, but it doesn't actually give us the sword. Otherwise, the swords you can send to China, and they're actually worth a small fortune. So if you try and send Retribution, 5,000 grace is obviously insane. Oh, they're like eunuchs right now, so I might ship someone off. Not shipping off Desho, though. He's incredible. We can send a man back from China to China. My nephew? I can't send my nephew away. Not Ji Wen Ding. Zach Tree, he's one of our... Is he one of the hunters? He's not one of the hunters. He's just a random duelist. He's very good, though, and he's an inspiring leader, so I'm not going to ship him off. We can send one of my... Who are you? My nephew. Send my nephew. Boom. Off you go, my friend. There we go. I hope oh, right, that's not the Chinese Emperor at all. This guy asking us to rank up. And then, obviously, we need to go on our pilgrimage as well. We'll do that one. Why not? I have a feeling... I mean, obviously, the Christian events are really, really risky. These ones seem a bit more peaceful, but with the Catholic... pilgrimages especially, you always end up getting ill or something wrong with you. Let's go to where Buddha achieved enlightenment, because perhaps we too shall achieve enlightenment. This guy wants a vassal. Let's just impress him with our vague promises. We don't need to give him any land. You don't need any land. That's our land. My journey begins. Well, hopefully we can maybe get something out of it, because these pilgrimages... 1 temple slot to Barrow. Well, sorry, 1 holding slot to Barrow? My God. Yeah. That's insanely lucky. So that's one of the highest level prosperity events you can get. And it's actually kind of fun playing as like a real, if you want a real long-term game, play in Iceland and try and turn it into a merchant republic and try and get as many holding slots as possible, because you are unstoppable. Like, you're already pretty unstoppable at the amount of time it's taken to get there anyway. But it's a really, really fun little playthrough of taking these like really isolated places and building them up to be massive. But hey, that's cool. If we build something there, I might not be too tempted to move our capital at that point. Like, this place is already pretty good, because the unfortunate problem with our capital is there are 2 cities there. This one, there's only 1 city, and if we get another holding slot, we could build another thing we can hold. So this place will be as good as that if, if we were to build another city there, which obviously we wouldn't. I guess we still want to move the capital at some point, but that is very nice. We're obviously always going to keep this place. Ah, shit. This is exactly what I was talking about. I guess we'll start to feel unwell. Don't die on me. We seek to be enlightened. Oh, shit, we can gain Scholar, guaranteed. And we can 20% chance gaining Zealous. We got Scholar. That's very, very nice. Oh, he's getting paranoid in his old age. I mean, a stubborn, shrewd man, I think it would make more sense that he become paranoid and trusting. Trusting would give us that nice little extra diplomacy there. Whereas with this, the +2 intrigue is not really going to help out. The difference between, you know, 10 intrigue and 12 intrigue is not pretty fantastic, is it? Or it certainly won't give us much of a plot boost or anything else you would do with intrigue. Diplomacy is just any amount of diplomacy is always nice because it does give that general opinion. I think he as a character would be more likely to be paranoid, though. Again, shrewd, patient, stubborn. Let's go with that. Oh, we didn't get either. He didn't get either, so we're fine. I honestly would have kind of liked it. Not that we're going to be assassinated or anything, so I think we're mostly beloved. This guy doesn't like us. Why? Oh, because we have his shit. Right, what do you actually want, then? Wants control of the Vihara of Sakira. Where is that? Is that like a subholding we have instead? Have we, like, accidentally taken some of his... I don't know. I honestly don't know what he wants. Okay. I'll see if I can grant land tile. No, we definitely can't. We'll have to transfer a vassalage over then. So what was it? Like, oh, there we are. Oh, it's temples. It's temples. Absolutely. You can take the temples. I don't give a shit about that. To do that and just have our vassal like us a lot more. There we go. Boom. You alright? Are we good now? Desires the Kingdom of Bengal. Yeah, I bet you do. Both ambitious. Okay, that's causing a lot of issues. I did just sack him as steward. He's got 14 stewardship, which isn't terrible. But then we've also got a guy here with 26 stewardship, which I thought would be a lot better. There we go. Welcome back aboard. I'll just send him a gift. Like, with the taxes the new guy gets, we can just afford to pay this guy off, no problem. And this is some annoying borders right there. So who is this guy? Okay, right. Okay, so let's... And did they manage to depose the previous ruler? Are we still at truce with this guy? Let's drop our army levies. Quickly just take a look, see what the last guy... Oh, no, the actual previous emperor was able to hold his realm. But we're not... Wait, that's a different guy? Heavy infantry leader and skirmish leader. Oh my god, it is a different guy. Holy shit. Okay. So we could... And here's what I'm thinking. Let's tidy up our borders somewhat, because this is obviously a state. Oh, hang on. We've got exclave set to strict. So surely he will lose this land next generation, right? I actually have no idea. I don't know how far, because he doesn't actually have a border there, so I believe he'll lose all this crap next generation. Really should tidy up this one first, though, I think. Right, do we have any... Oh, we do. We have claimants, potentially. Claim Nepal. Take the whole thing. Absolutely. Let's do it. That's quite a nice little bonus to our borders as well. It's all connected to... We're going to have to be very, very quick with this war, because they've actually agreed to join it for once, which is quite rare. So her tributary, or her suzerain, sorry, have actually come in defense. Right, so let's get our best siege leaders on this one. So that's going to be those 3 guys. Anybody not leading troops will put on this one and go and smash that army. You've got to remember we're using only light infantry at this stage, so this is going to be somewhat dangerous. Let's get you, and let's get you as well. Not the best commanders, I will admit. Are those reinforcing as well? They are. 500 soldiers per month. Oh, we're going to beat them there. Defensive bonus. Hey, there we go. I'll take that. We still might not win this. Man, we actually did. Holy shit. Oh, wow. What is this? Oh my god, another really good prosperity event. Incredible stuff. So, Barrow has served as an unofficial training ground for your armies. Is there plenty of open space on which to train abundant food? Oh, in the fucking mountains? We are actually... Yeah, we are actually mounted. Okay, fair enough. So, this is one of the best prosperity events in the game, in my opinion. We can spend 900 gold to get a permanent, and that regiment's grant is permanent, 15% levy size. Well, that will never disappear. That's incredible. That's, like, insanely good. And you've got to bear in mind that affects all of our subholdings, too. Temples, castles, whatever else. Even the cities that we've got there, too. Excellent. Excellent suggestion. Now, unfortunately, that's cost us quite a little bit of immediate gold, but I'm sure we can deal with that in a minute. Let's just get a tiny little bit more... Ah, shit. Oh, he's coming out okay, though. He's actually coming out okay. Use some practice, and I don't want him to become cruel. So we got Curious. Curious is one of the best childhood traits there. Timid. We've got Dangerous Factions popping up here. Prince Bonson Lotson. Bonson Lotson? No. Okay, it's because we are in, obviously, severe amounts of debt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out a loan here, just so that they think the treasury is okay. They'll never know. Quiet, quiet. It's all tricksy days. There we go. No, that looks so much better already. My God. The borders are getting some... Okay. Who can spot the problem here? Shit. Really? China just took those provinces central to our realm. Now, I don't know how that works, because you've got to bear in mind that's the actual Western Protectorate. That's not, you know, when like China has a province like this one over here, they'll just have the name over it, but that's not actually their domain. This is their domain. Like, if we go to the top level, like, he has holdings there. This is his empire. So, this is a problem. Is he married to, like, an Aztec, just a random Aztec woman? I thought it was, like, an Aztec princess or something. Wow. Yeah, this sucks. This sucks a lot. So we can't actually take that back short of going to war with the Western Protectorate. Of course, if we do that, we are going to have a real fun time fighting the whole of China, which I'd rather not do right now. We'll cut our losses. Now, what I was going to say is I don't know whether or not they are affected by exclaves, because obviously they work very, very differently to your regular religion time. I mean, firstly, they've got Chinese Confucianism. Oh my god, he's actually doing what I said I thought he was doing yesterday. He wants to marry his son off to my daughter to try and form a non-aggression pact. Decline. Oh, they know that nothing can stop the might of the Bengal Empire, especially when our glorious son Tissue takes control of the realm. We have a slight concern right now, and that is if we want to carry on with this particular playstyle, you know, of granting titles to people, pushing their claims, expanding our borders, that method, we're going to run out of land, literally the next guy we land, because that's a temple, and that is obviously the province that we definitely don't want to give away. I assume you can't just give them, like, a castle and say, hey, you know, we'll push you around and make you a vassal that way. That's, I don't think that works. So, I'm thinking, let's start going for righteous imprisonment a bit more, taking some titles off of people. But who have we got? We've got a Bonson. What's he doing? Trying to conspire against the realm, huh? Who else we got? We've got this guy here. We could potentially revoke. Oh, he's a vassal of a vassal. Okay, this could be a real problem. Shit. Unless we just do some random border conquests for a while, just to keep our treasury sort of our land treasury stocked up. Oh, wait, what? We got great Sorry, great conquest, you say? Look at how much fucking land we can take. Look how much land we can take. What? My God, then we're up to the Indian Ocean. We've got 5,000 prestige, though. We don't actually really need to do that. I want to cancel my ambition, sir, so I can make a bloodline, damn it. Wow, that's actually absurd. Holy shit. Give him an invaluable book. No, absolutely not. Teach him about Brahma. Get the hell out of here. That's so good. I had no idea. Is it because we're actually large enough now to be able to declare those? Oh, shit, it actually is. Great Conquest of Delhi. Conquest of Gong. What would we go for? What would we go for? Has this guy got any land sort of equivalent of what? Obviously, we can't go for these because we've got the exclave rule turned on. This guy doesn't even have any land that's worth taking to the extent that that guy has. I mean, that would obviously be kind of nice there. Take the whole kingdom of, what's that, Rajputana. I think this one, though, Maharashtra would be so much better. That's a lot of land. I think with this guy, he's had a good story. He's had a good enough story right now. He's got some really nice artifacts. He's done some real good work building up our borders, really expanding the realm. He formed the Bengal Empire, and we still have the Empire of Bundan as well, the titular one there. He's done a lot. I think we need to give it, because of course, if we launch a Great Conquest with this guy, our next kid probably won't be able to do it, because you can only do a Great Conquest if your realms are around the similar size. It's the way it works. You have to be a big, powerful realm. They have to be a big, powerful realm. If we declare a Great Conquest and take all of that kingdom of the Maharashtra, then we're not going to have enough, or we'll be too strong at that stage to probably launch another one. So I'm thinking, let's just let this guy live out his life now. Let's just let him live out his life. You know, if we get any minor wars, we'll go for minor wars, but we're not going to go kind of crazy with things. No, we absolutely can't. Let's pay off that loan before I forget, actually. Right, get rid of that shit. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it. And then we'll let... That gives the opportunity for someone like Tissue, who's coming out pretty good, by the way. Someone like Tissue, take control of the realm and really show that he's here and means business. He can really come out swinging like a Great Conquest, taking half of this guy's land. That's a hell of a way to cement your position as like the new ruler of the empire. This is actually a massive step here, but getting up to level 3 in the Buddhist society. So now we can start teaching our kids some virtues, because like I said, that's what Pom Bonson did for our current character, Pom Bonson, and that's what he's going to do for his kids. You know, he realized it a little late in his life, so it's not going to be so effective here, but... I think it's an important part. You know, playing monastic feudal, we do have to do the monastic side of things a little bit. Otherwise, we might as well just be playing feudal, huh? Let's go to lovely Tishul Bonson. We got to actually rank up first. Thank you very much. Now we can teach virtues. So this is pretty big. Teach him a virtue. We need 500 devotion. Oh, shit, 'cause we've only just leveled up, huh? Fine. That won't take him too long to get. I think he's quite a, you know, with scholar and every... Oh, scholar actually doesn't count. Why the fuck does scholar not count to give me bonus points in monastic feudal? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. Oh well, never mind. I'm not going to bother composing a book with this guy. It'll take another 10 years minimum, and our guy's 68. He's not going to live to the grand old age of 80 at the rate he's going right now. Take a vow of celibacy. You can't have any more kids anyway, so you might as well go for that, because I believe that... Does that give more points if we go for... Yeah, celibate +1. That'll do it. By a holy ascetic. Not really worth it when we've got the guru, huh? Because those gurus are always ridiculously strong. I think I with like 38 martial turn up that one time. Ah, shit. I know you've been feeling down recently. Oh, so he's part of like a hermetic society, something like that. It's boiled us a potion of eudaimonia. Drink the potion despite the risk. Oh, it actually worked. It actually worked. Bonson Rargan is now known as the Affable. Who's that? Our son. We came out so well. We've got some good choices here for heir and successor. I still want to give Tissue, and I still want to give Joris the best chance they have. Ooh, another 700 gold. Thank you. And we filled a war chest there. We can actually forge a bloodline. Huh. Oh, because we've already forged the character bloodline. I thought that was a bug that they'd removed. I could have sworn that was a bug that they said they were going to remove. So we now can't forge another bloodline because our father did it. That's a bit shitty though, huh? I wonder if... Oh, there we go. It's working fine now. Oh, that's so good. Oh, Paradox, you're so zany with your weird bugs that suddenly appear and disappear. Okay, so we can forge a bloodline. Win 15 foreign wars would actually kind of be this guy's legacy, huh? The man who's won many, many wars for other people in exchange for their servitude. I mean, it kind of suits a guy with high diplomacy here. Either that, or we'd have to wait for the event-driven one, because I don't believe we're actually going to be able to do any of the others. I mean, build 10 cities, build 10 castles, build 10 temples. It's always possible when we've got this much money coming into the realm. Murder, execute 30 people, also possible, but doesn't really fit with the guy at all. I mean, he's done a lot of warfare. So I almost feel like the 15 foreign wars would be the best bloodline for us, but to do that would be... I mean, impossible. We've only done 6 wars with this guy since we've been playing as him for, what, like 30 years now? Oh, that's not going to help much, is it? Right, let's go for that one. History. We inherited it on the... Yeah, we've been playing as this guy for 33 years. We've only done 6 wars. So... Not saying that one might be out of the question, but I feel like the event-driven bloodline where it's like, oh, I shall forge my own way or whatever, that one is more likely going to be the one that we'll have to go for here, or probably the only one that it's likely for us to even forge in the first place, unless this guy does live until he's 80, which would be kind of nice, because then our kid would be ready to take over. The kid's doing pretty well. Have we got enough devotion yet? 370, 394. Okay, no time at all. We'll be able to start teaching that kid patient and charitable, both of which are obviously very good. We're actually a good educator too. I think I've probably mentioned that, but we are shrewd and patient there, which gives us some little bonuses. There's also a chance of the kid becoming ambitious. Haughty! There's also a chance of the kid becoming ambitious outside of the event, where it's like, I will make you hate me forever, but you will be... burn him. You will be... Burn her. Does she have any land? No, apparently not. Okay, never mind. Wake up before anybody catches on. Sure, I really should be doing, like, righteous imprisonments and stuff, but I just don't think it suits our man. I don't think it suits our character. What are we going to do? Revoke a claim from our kinsman? That doesn't seem like the Bonson thing to do. It's a family built on trust and love, and probably such things. 100 gold to give ourselves more opportunities to give our kids virtues. Done. 300 Diwali Festival. We ready to do that? Let's do it. Invitations for everyone. Let's buy our wife a jeweled necklace, seeing as he actually loves her very dearly. Think nothing of it, friend. He's welcome to the Diwali Festival as well. Anagami Pom. The hectic life of a ruler rarely allows for sufficient time for contemplation. He wants us to go into seclusion. Maybe after our festival, my friend. We could try and forge a... oh, there we go. That's nice. 30% chance she falls in... it's a bit late for that. I think that ship has sailed. We could try this again and just see if it works, huh? Oh. What if we choose a random sword? It actually works. Lightbane. It actually does work. Holy shit. It's a good sword as well. Morale damage plus 5%, damage plus 5%, prestige to a ship. So then we can go to China. For 1,000 gold, we can send China a sword, which will give us 5,000 grace. It's a little bit abusable, I will admit. It's a little bit abusable. The only thing that really kept it in line last time was the ability to not get that second sword. You weren't able to forge more than one sword. But even then, if you do enough raiding and shit, you can just steal it. Speaking of which, we should really be doing some raiding. Send him a concubine. What have we got here? Anyone of our... I don't want to say one of my glorious daughters, but I might send off like a troublesome niece or something. Troublesome niece, be gone. I'm not going to kowtow before the Emperor. I don't think we should bow before the Emperor. That sets a bad precedent. And we want to open ourselves up to potentially going to war with that. It's a tense time when the Western Protectorate have a bunch of our de jure shit. I mean, it is rightfully ours. So we want to kind of appease the Emperor, show that we're open to relations, but we're not going to bow before him. We're not going to fall on our ass. We could send a relief expedition, and that would almost kind of emasculate him a little bit, huh? How much is that going to cost us? Tax and levy reinforcement rate for the next 10 years, but we get 500 grace. Fuck it. Send the force off. Make the Emperor rely on us. Then maybe this round will come back to us anyway. Right, what do we want to get? We could go for an imperial marriage with Tissue when he's old enough. That would be quite fun. Dismantle these factions a little bit because this is getting out of hand. Look at this guy, fucking cannibal. Can we not imprison him? I mean, he's a known cannibal. Or is that not against the law? Oh, sorry, silly me. Yeah, I would like to, because he's also a vassal directly under us. I was going to say we'll try and nab his title or something like that, but we'll just send him a gift, send him on his way. He's only a count, so any little tiny amount of gold will make him happy. Because we'll give him an artifact, I guess. Take my fancy new sword. No, we're obviously not going to do that. I guess that's probably going to be enough. So I've already sent a gift to this guy as well. If we send a gift, we can't afford it quite yet, but we'll send a gift to this guy as well. That should dismantle the faction. Who's the troublemaker in charge of the faction? It's... Why? So he wants to put my half-brother on the throne. Okay, a distant... It's the Cypher Bagginses. Send him a gift. There you go, send him a gift. That will shut him up. I would also... I mean, I don't know what else to do here. End a plot? Give him spiritual guidance? I suppose there's no reason not to, huh? Does that cost us devotion? Yeah, fuck you, actually. Can't be bothered with that. Lovely, young Tissue Bonson. Let's teach you a virtue. Right, he has become charitable. That's a real shame. I'd like to have got patient first, just in case we do drop down dead any second now, which chances are we might. Mainly because that would also give a bonus to his education if he ends up being a... Oh, another one? I am marking them all as special interest. We've got like a band of merry men, and I'm not even kidding. Look at this. We've got... I don't really care to mark him as special interest. I mean, we can tell we're swaying him from the fact that we're swaying him. We don't even really need to sway him, do we? Fuck it. Who else have we got that we might need to sway? Oh, let's keep him on side. Let's keep our relative on side, because he's the one actually causing the issues here. He's got Gavelkind Succession and Lots and Bonson. This guy wants increased counts power, so he could be a bit more risky. 400 gold. Well, the realm is rich. Why not dish it out? Oh, man, he's powerful. Oh, no. Okay, we need to deal with this shit. What is that? Is that Gavelkind? Okay, we'll deal with itself then. Don't worry about it. He's got 3 kingdoms. Those will split. That's fine. When this man dies, hopefully his realm will... Can we demand religious conversion? Yes. Boom. Okay, that works. I like that he changed his flag there, too. Can we demand conversion of his kids? Oh, they all convert anyway. Well, that saved us a lot of issue. When he dies, his realm is going to be split into 3 anyway, so we don't have to worry about him holding a lot of land. But right now, he's very dangerous. This is the type of man we'd be better off swaying, in my opinion. Right, let's do that. Let's make sure he's not... I don't really care to mark him special interest. But look at this band of hunters we've got. Pouchin, our original fella. We've got Jonu. We've got Tridu. We've got Jamyang. And we have ourselves Ten Song. A glorious band of merry men who all look... Surprisingly, they've all got like similar styles going on there, huh? The facial hair and the two of them literally have the same haircut. Fucking hell, what is going on with this event? I think it might just be a bugged event or something like that. He's pushing claims on something. What are you going for? He's going for Googa, Gooch. What for? Subjugation. Sorry, did I read that right? Oh, over Manthang. What's Manthang? That one there. Really, that's what we're pushing more for. This province. Well, you know what? We can't complain. It's more land for us essentially. We are doing our secluded meditation here, and we got erudite as well, which is insane. We're now an erudite scholar. Man, our guy knows. He's just like I think he's just a very learned man, isn't he? Really, 17 learning 26. He just has a real way with words. The wisdom of the Buddha Vakana is infinite and indisputable. Gain 100 time and gain erudite. Man, we should have already written a... Oh, I'm getting humble. That's cool. Should have written a book with this guy. Is it me, or is the Buddhist monastic society super powerful compared to the Christian one? Just based on the angel playthrough we did. The amount of time that we had to spend getting all of the virtues. With these guys, they just seem to stack it up after every successful event. It's ridiculous. A piece of the... Oh, Oh, yeah, absolutely repairs begin at once. Even though it's not our religion, I feel like, you know, we should be keeping... This is an important cultural monument to the people of the realm. Let's make sure that it's repaired. Speaking of which, what's our monument even doing for us? Our great library. Has it got a fucking roof? Okay, we can build a poetry and drama collection. Oh, technological spread rate. I mean, you can clearly see up here that that's already pretty good. But getting it even further, building all of these spread rates would be insanely good. Shit. Yeah, build it all. Build the lot. How much does it cost? Fine. Okay. You know what? It'll help us out in the future. A true follower of the Noble Eightfold Path, the importance of saying mantras and studying the Buddha Vakana, at least my bhikkhu says so. While in meditation for days on end, I struggle to stay focused. Sometimes I feel I'm just sitting here doing nothing, or look for inspiration in the tales of others, because we have the records of Bonson. Oh, that's cool. We have the records of... Who wrote the records of Bonson, then? Our father. And he was, of course, one of the great monastic men. Good work. Do it. Ah, here we go. How is Joris doing? Oh, shit, I forgot to educate him. Oh, he's an intrigue character, huh? There's nothing wrong with that. Can I not teach him a virtue, though? Oh, because we're in seclusion. We absolutely need to... 50% chance of getting diligent. Do it. Because that will make all of our kids' education so much better. Do it. You are a glorious man. Holy shit. Pulling it out. And see, this is absolutely illustrated my point there. Holy shit. We've gone from having like two, what was that? I think we just had patient before, didn't we? Oh no, we did have charitable because we talked to the kid. In one mission, we've gained 3 of the fucking traits. Absolutely nuts. My palace was enriched by your visit. Absolutely it was, thank you. And he now owes us a favor. That's a hell of a way to sway people, huh? We now have not only full favor with the biggest guy in our kingdom, but he owes us a favor as well. I think our work here is done. Good God. And that's the same event. Yeah, we succeeded in the mission. Now they've given us kind as well. It's kind of overpowered. It's actually a little ridiculous. We've got 6 out of the 7, and that only took 1 event to get 4 of the fucking things. Wow. The problem with this, though, is if we start teaching virtues to, like, I wanted to, you know, give him something. If we teach something to him now, it could be one of the shittier ones, like, let's be honest, humble. Nobody wants to be humble. Chaste, I mean, also kind of one of the shitty ones there, but hey, this kid's gonna be okay, assuming his education continues to go as well as it is. Let's send him a gift, because I don't know if the opinion affects it. You would assume it would, though, right? He's got patient, he's got diligent, he's got shrewd. The only way he could be, in any way, a better educator was if he was genius rather than shrewd. Tissue, how are you doing? When can we teach you another virtue? It's every 10 years, right? So it's going to be a while yet. It's going to be another 9 years, yeah, before we can teach another one. That's a real shame. Oh my god. He actually just died a natural death. Fuck! That's a real pain in the ass, because we are not going to get an educator as good as Pon the Grim. Man, let's hope that his influence is carried over to the next generation perfectly, and we are now playing as Bonson Tissue of the Bengali Empire. Wow, 75838 in terms of stats, actually pretty good. This gives us more fine control over the events of his childhood, because of course we do have many different childhood event mods. This will hopefully allow us to merge him into and form him into a good character without the influence from Pon. Wow, that's it's going to be difficult. It is going to be very, very difficult. Well, our heir is now Ragan the Affable, our older brother, I believe. Holy shit. And we got all of the artifacts. From the looks of it, yes. I don't believe we've lost any. Let's just quickly flick back through. Looks as if, yeah, we're absolutely fine. And we've gained, obviously, ownership of the Barrow Library and the Vishnu statue as well. Well, shit. Here we are. Tissue Bonson. Next episode, we'll continue his life and times. From the looks of it, he's probably going to be an okay martial leader. Charitable is obviously quite good as well. When can we join the Buddhist temple? It would be 16. Honestly, I mean, I'm hoping that our previous character had a big enough impact on this guy. Real shame he didn't get the bloodline, but hey, he's still cemented himself as a great character by the expansion and the crazy borders he's built for us here. We're in a very vulnerable situation right now, so we've got to be very, very careful tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. Glory is restored, and that means we can enable the little extra I've been working on in the background here, a little extra mod that I was going to throw into the mix, so we can enable that and see what that has going for us good and stuff tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. Let us give a shout out to the patrons, of which this channel would not be possible, without which I wouldn't be able to do these silly mods, and especially even sillier videos. Thank you to Aiden W, Alpha Scuff, Anthony Gawley, Asuna Kirito, Atmosis, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Sedini, Crazy Pat Crosis, Donald, Emerald Beam, Facundo Vasquez, Fluffernutter, Ghost of Protocol, Gogula Sarik, Jimbo, Jonah Waters, Josh Lynn, Dean Tesla, Justin Wallace, Kenny Carter, Michael Mullen, Muskratful, Nabuscus 911, Nathan Flores, Necrofen, and Palvis Presley, Rodin, Richard Clark, Scott, Skaz, Somnus, Stannis the Manis, Shayuk, Swain, The Forsaken One, T-Mac Cruz, Tom Terry 18, Talakano Vacuous Bacchus, and William Green for their support the Insane Loves on Patreon. Thank you for making the channel possible in the first place. Much appreciated. Hope you guys are enjoying the return to glory here. Real shame about that bloodline though. I was hoping that would trigger before we died, but hey, it's the luck of the draw. Thank you as well to Astro, Adam Person, Andrew Walsh, Andrew Wilson, Attila Austin, Taylor, Bordoon, Ben Trope, Betwis Max, Better Valerian, Black, Double H, Chris, Corey CA, David Van Diepen, Don, Don217, easy to pronounce name, Eric Farrell, Exploding Knees, Foosh, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Van Durs, Gaz, Genji Turker, Gompo, Gray, Haji Damar, Henrik Stensgaard, Icarus, Icy the Grey, Ida, Irish, J. Lara, Jacob Wolfie, James Barnes, James Shea, Jason Sushu, Jose, Joran DeVries, Jessica Smith, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Jesse Beard, Justin Plott, Justin Walters, Luana Thomas, Luke Wallace, Mastolp, Monty, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Pan, Samuel, Pantherpel, Payback 1 through 7, Peyton Denisar, Rodrigo, Russian Oligarch Billionaire, Ryan Hooper, Smirtworm, Spencer, Powell, Soicrates, Super Nanny 089, The Bloody Knight, The Insane Pickle, Valonkery, Paragon, Voodoo Mumbo, Wesley Grayson, Will Wade, Wilson, Tef, Wolfie, Yokas, Zach, and CK2. Thank you guys for your support. Shout out to the Twitch shows. We'll be doing some more Twitch streaming very, very soon. And I'll see you all tomorrow for the next installment of Tissue Bonson. Tissue fucking Bonson. What a terrible name.